again with Legends of the Heroes Trails in the Sky. So let's get it started. We are going. Let me load. I always start and then I have to cancel for some reason. You notice that there's no prologue, and okay, let's start with that. We just finished the prologue the last time around, and we are now going to start the first part of the game. I apologize for not being available in the last, couple of weeks, really. I think the last video that was posted was March 30th. We have Joshua, and something happened, and people who might not have been catching on. This game is part of a very long-run series. It's a spin-off of another game, a JRPG, and I picked it up on GOG and decided, I never played a JRPG except for a few that people might know, like Grandia 2 and stuff like that. Never been my forte. I decided, let's give a JRPG a fair shake. I started playing the second part of this, Heroes of the Sky. The second part, yeah, forgot the title. And I said, you know what, I need to play the first one because there's a lot of tie-ins to the second one, stuff like that. I also been working on how to, be a better streamer, But also, and this is critical, and this is what happened is there was an accident. Estelle's father, who is a bracer, he's gone missing. And bracers are in this world sort of mercenaries, but also elite police forces, and they have like superpowers. They use magic tech, and Mr. Bright, Estelle's father, was one of their top agents, and Estelle and Joshua, which are adopted siblings, they're also junior members of the Bracers. So now Joshua is trying to coax Estelle into eating something. Also working on the camera as well, but there's something else, and I think it's relevant to this scene because you might not know this, and if you are watching in chat and just lurking, welcome to the channel. I suffer from not clinical depression, but what's called serious to severe depression. And a part of that is, of course, you get withdrawal symptoms, etc., but also you get anxiety. And I noticed of late, couple of weeks, I've been eating a lot. It's a sort of form of self-medication. And just like drinking or taking drugs, it makes you temporarily feel good about yourself, but then, the recriminations, the feelings of guilt kick in, and And I suspect Estelle has been feeling that way since she got the news of her father missing. But let's see what happens. Yep, pretty much. All things have been happening in the family as well. People are getting sick, that sort of thing. And the general situation of the world feels messed up. So in a way, tonight, I feel kind of kindred with these characters. Now here's our main character, Estelle. Estelle, are you okay? I'm sorry, I don't do all the voices. I'm not Adam Coble. By the way, one of the designers of award-winning tabletop RPG Dungeon World. Take a shot. But I'll try. I'm so hungry, I thought I was gonna pass out. Oh, this looks so good. Bon appetit. She's always so cheery. Well, thanks. I don't know if it's Skara or Shara. It's supposed to be German, I suppose? Or something similar to that. St. Rose doesn't sound like whiskey or brandy. It sounds like cheap wine. Like cheap, I don't know. The kind of stuff that you pick up at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning from a 7-Eleven or a gas station. By the way, in most places it's illegal to drink and drive. Your gas stations sell alcohol. Think about that for a second. How stupid that is. But apologies. Underwear? Uh-huh. Huh? Sometimes I wish I had both a positive attitude and a thick skin. I'm just a dour old man myself. Half a day of traveling on foot. Let's say that these airliners fly at the speed of a blimp, 20, 30 miles per hour, 40 at most. So, a couple of hours. She's supposed to be very young, but she has like this, purposely white hair with a bluish tint. That's what I was trying to say. So she doesn't actually look that young. I mean, the hair, but everything else. But this is anime, so, I'm also working on a new logo for the channel, and also coming up to the high of E3. I didn't want to. Well, see, now we started. The Lindy is the airship that went down. So now we're finally in chapter 1. I feel like anything that I would post would just get to the clutter. I mean, getting an audience is hard enough. Trying to get an audience through that is even worse. I should make a video on E3 and my thoughts on it. Everybody does, but my thoughts on E3 are not very positive. I'm not into the hype. I don't usually get hyped for games. I get excited for games once I play them, not before. I used to get very hyped, and then 2 games happened to me: New Vegas and Mass Effect 3, and it was like, this is why you don't get hyped. Now, a lot of people love New Vegas. As you can tell by the sound of my voice, I'm not one of them. And then we know we are about to learn something very important about Estelle. Septian calendar. Yeah, Septian calendar, I think, is Septian has to do with both the magic that they use and also the belief system. Yes, I know. Also, if you came here because you saw the tweet, yeah, I misspelled liberal or liberal or whatever. This fantasy spelling of words that are nonsensical, usually translated from the Japanese. It's not easy for me, especially because, as you can probably tell, English is my second language. Or Holland. Or Roland or Holland. It doesn't look like you can go up there, but I guess you can. Which is weird. So I'm feeling a little bit better. I did a stream earlier today. I started playing Rebel Galaxy. And I later liked it because it's space combat. And I grew up playing games like Wing Commander and X-Wing and TIE Fighter. So, and I also remember another game that I played when I was, and you can take a stab of how old I am when I mention the system I'm going to talk about. The home computer, in fact that I'm talking about home computers to give you a clue. And that's a Commodore 64. It was a game called Space Rogue. If I could get it to work on a PC, I would certainly play it on stream because it's an interesting game. And this is what happened to Estelle's mom. Just reading. 10 years ago, during the war, when the Imperial army surrounded Roland, they bombarded the symbol of the city, clock towers, to try and get the citizens to surrender. This was at the time Dad was fighting the Royal Army. I wanted to see what I was fighting against, so I climbed up the clock tower. And when the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. Yeah. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was so rapidly tied in her arm. I was wrapped tightly in her arm, shielded from the rubble. And as I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. But when they finally dug us free. Wow. That's wow game. That's yeah. For all the colorful palette and the everything else, that's pretty heavy. Oh boy. Well, okay. Never mind. This is a will they, won't they. I don't really like that. Yeah. But they're supposed to be teenagers, so romantic triangles and stuff like will they, won't they. I think it's excusable in teenage romance. In adult romances, I just can't stand it. It just seems so trite. But then again, I'm not a romantic like that, I suppose. Not in the modern sense. Hmm. Also, I mean, it's a good translation, but you do notice in JRPGs, I notice in Persona 5, for example, how people sort of, when they talk, they tend to over-explain things. And I think that comes from the Japanese and the Japanese grammar. It seems perfectly natural, perhaps, in the original language, but in English or in Spanish, for example, it seems oddly specific. Like you sort of repeat things and say, "Oh, I did this specifically." Like, okay, I got you the first time, right? Oh, and also, Scarasword, or Sherazard, sounds like a Pokemon. Yeah, she also is rocking the absolute cleavage. Yeah. Hmm. Aww. That's the. Oh, she's also supposed to be a dirty old lady as well. Like. So they believe in a goddess. And she was a dancer. So, yeah, she has a sort of Romani feel to her character design. So it puts this game is sort of imitating, I would say, Central France or Switzerland and Austria, that sort of thing. Mostly like Switzerland, maybe, with the names and stuff like that. Very much, although this is supposed to be, I don't know if it's an island or it's a corner of the continent that you're in, but it's supposed to be more very much 18, 19, early 19th century Central Europe, at least for the architecture, if I'm guessing right. Let's say if I need to, let me get into the store because I need to buy. How much do I have? 4,100. Let's see if I can get better equipment for. Yeah. She's supposed to be 16. Still bright, Joshua bright. Come on. You can tell I haven't played this in a while. Okay. Yeah, cooking is just anywhere you... I need marble steak. I need flour. I think, yeah, they sell marble steak. Let me just... I want to get that because healing items, you know, I just... Marble steak, okay. Let's see if it works. Marble. Yeah, cooking is a way of you know, getting healing items and also things that will boost. We're now going to boss. So, can be you know, changing the camera can be a bit disorientating depending how you do it. So yeah, like I said, I was the Bright House. You know, I was a bit depressed. You know, you do get those bouts of depression, and when you get them, yeah, you tend to self-medicate, and some of the ways you do it is that, oh, sorry, combat. I hate those bugs. Okay, let me see what you're gonna do. Oh, no damage. Wow. Oh, so much for your chanting.
We're good to go.
Mustard fowl meat. I suppose it's fowl in the sense of F-O-W-L, which is birds, not... Surprise attack. Not good. Good, a miss.
Come on. Yeah!
Well, she's pretty powerful. That's it. Nope. No need for the spells.
Piece of cake.
And yeah, that kind of interferes with most activities. I think people don't. It's very easy to think of depression as just being, I'm sad. It isn't just that. It's a little bit more than that. I'm gonna do what every hero does and just gonna run around and see if I can get something other. Okay, how do I get a pass? Oh. Am I in the wrong place? Items, tactics, options, status. Sorry, we're pressing a button. And so, yeah, that... How much is a Mirage Sephiroth? I think these are the ones that... no, time. Maybe, yeah, I think I went the wrong way. I gotta go back. Yeah, this is not the way I was supposed to go. Well, I killed a couple monsters, so there's that. But I'm supposed to go to North Gate. But no worries. You know, you get some experience point, kill monsters, that sort of thing. Live and learn. Miss World. Beware of monsters. And yeah, you do get that, and you know, I think that's part of the reason why I haven't had the motivation to just stream. Also was playing, to be honest, I also was playing both Dragon Age Inquisition, which I'm planning on streaming at some point in the future when I get the Trespasser DLC, and also I was playing a heavily modded version of Skyrim. I got the base, not the special edition or something like that. I just got the base Skyrim game, and so I mean I heavily modded it. But of course, the thing with modding Skyrim on your game is that it's a sort of You gotta guess, right? Kind of take a guess of what mods work and which mod works with what exactly. You missed. Yeah, I think the scare is gonna be our main damage dealer.
Seems you came up short.
Yeah, she's. I suppose if you played this game before and you said, "Why are you training your your magic items and stuff like that?" It's like, yeah, just hold on to your horses. I'm learning the game. I mean, like I said, I played the sequel before, but they did change a couple of things, especially the magic system. So there's that. Like I was saying, depression, just depending on, it can have very, very symptoms, and one of them is it just saps your sort of emotional strength, which leads to sapping of your physical strength, and also performing, like actively performing, and this is performance. I can't say I'm great. I need to. Okay, I need a map. Okay. Grand Sobos. Okay, I'm on the right road. I'm like, huh. Finally on the right road. And yeah, and so I think that's one of the reasons why I Purcell Farm, but I don't want to go to the farm, so by the way, damage that you take that get accrued, so you don't heal automatically between fights. It's an old JRPG, so it can really wear you down between frames. Holland. Vertre Bridge. Like ourselves. See, that's exactly what's happened. Okay. That's another thing. It's like the bracers exist, and there's sort of a mercenary guild, but you also have the Royal Army, which is supposed to also it's a police as well, sort of. But the bracers are more like a police / monster hunting unit, which get paid by the contract. Okay, where's it? Oh, here's the entrance. Oh, see, that's Warrant Officer Ashton. The Chief Warrant Officer. Chief Warrant Officer. So he's a warrant officer is an officer. It's a difficult rank because it's somewhere between being a company considers to be very senior non-commissioned officer, but it is a commissioned officer, but certainly under, say, a lieutenant, like a second lieutenant or the equivalent, which is usually the first starting rank, or ensign in the Navy, in navies, or the equivalent. So warrant officers they're very rare. In the United States Army, they exist, and they normally, warrant officers are helicopter pilots. It's sort of like a rank that is used by helicopter aviators, to be precise. Yeah. Cassius Bright is the name of the father. Her father. Oh, he's so famous that it was like, oh, right away. Thank you, sir. Huh? Okay. Adios, adios, adios. It sounds like ay Dios, like oh God in Spanish. That's weird. Yes, please. And they're guns. At least that seems like a bolt action rifle with a bayonet attached to it. So yes, chief warrant officer, chief warrant officers are the ranks, but the fact that it has chief attached to it, that seems to be attached more to a non-commissioned officer. So yeah, it's one of those things. I'm very particular about those things. All different countries have different rank systems, or at least names for them, because that's one of those things that video games and other media get wrong. It's like, oh, sergeant's everything. It's like, well, a technical sergeant. Let me see. I don't want to go to Nibel Valley, so yeah. So we keep going this way. Oof, that was a monster. That was a monster. And it really gets my goat. Like in Mass Effect, oh my god, they just ruined this. They just made a mess out of like of the rank system. Grant. Well, I think it would be best if we spoke with Legrand about it at the post branch. Have the bracers falling out of favor in this kingdom? Well, you know, that's something that... okay, they have telephones. I don't know if they have telephones are only local systems, but they do have them. And I suspect they also have radios. So if there was a situation where things change that everybody knows about it, I think that you would at least call and say, hey, by the way, if you're only sending any agents from your branch to our branch, yeah, these are the things you should be aware of. I mean, if it's important enough. But again, being mysterious and doing storytelling. Anyway, back to Mass Effect. They really did a number on the rank system. They basically mashed together like naval ranks and army style ranks, and that kind of thing gets under my skin. West Post. That kind of really gets under my skin for some reason. Some people don't mind, but I do. Oh, it seems like a big city. Rose Market. Oh, so they're still in the same country. I thought they were going to a different country. It's just another city. Right over where? Oh my Legrand. So yeah, look, that box, the funny box with the thing. That's a phone. It's a phone. So why wouldn't they? If there was something going wrong in Bo, especially with the bracers, they would have called ahead. Oh. Interesting. Because, I mean, think about it. Royal Army is... And that's the thing about someone who gets paid like a mercenary. The bracers are mercenaries. About side being famous, of course, still. Ooh. There are other ways. Yeah, why? Paperwork. But it's interesting. Again, it makes kind of sense. The bracers are what seems to be like a private force, right? And they take money, for jobs, so they're mercenaries. So clearly they're not, they're not just there to, they don't follow orders directly from in this case, the monarchy, the government. Sorry. I do like the fact that in this world, took the jobs because why not? Kitsch bar. Kitsch. That's a hotel, so I need to rest. This is mayor's residence. I like the fact that there's women in position of power. Of course, the queen, it's a monarch, and she seems to have actual power. So, it's a good sign, right? And then the hero of the story is Estelle. I like that. It's not the first JRPG to do it, of course, but but at the same time, well, you have comments like that. I'm not gonna mess with weapons right now. I don't know how much money I have. Okay, this is a shopping district. Okay, never mind. So I shouldn't. Never mind. This is not where I want to go. Let's look at a map. Okay, never mind. That's a landing port. That's a Bracer's Guild. That's a restaurant. That's the outside of the city. No. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. This is shopping. Well, not that long, apparently. That's a maid. And you are Lila. Lila. Oh, I see. I'm her maid, Lila. Lila. Okay. Oh. Whoop. Everybody joins hands and they go to the place, designated place. Choo choo! Like a little train. That's the mayor? Okay, this is I know. In games and manga and stuff like that, the audience, the people in it tend to be pretty young, but come on. Buck and Trayton. Wow. She's blonde and she has the little ringlets. Well, not ringlets. She has the side things. I forget what the name. Madame. Mabel. And the mix of names here, like Joshua Stell, Mabel, but Leela, English names, but the names of the places. I suppose, again, from the Japanese point of view, is as long as it sounds foreign, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, even she remarks about it. It's like, oh, you're a kid, come on. Ah, she's got like the princess situation. Oh, so her father owned the Boast Market, and I guess she got elected based on that. I mean, mayor implies it's a, well, an elected position. Hmm. Because you are. You're not as stupid as you sometimes sound as though. Jeez. North we go. Maybe I should be, I don't know, should I be grinding monsters? Because... Okay. I suppose I should be grinding monsters. National Guardsman. All right. So that's just a freestanding thing there. There are monsters in here? Come on. You know I'm gonna fight you. I'm insulted the fact that there's flying eggs. They're literally flying. Ouch. What are these things? These are Remera. So they're like flying egg chickens things. I don't even... And yet the army's supposed to be in control here. What the F? I think I got turned around here. They just shoot these things? You have guns. Jeez, you're useless.
All right, we rule.
I feel offended on behalf of the army. It's like, you have these dangerous creatures just flying around. I suppose they're hard to detect. Whoa. They're hard to detect, but still. I mean, you have patrols, right? Unless the creatures are so smart they can avoid patrols, but they won't avoid just bracers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. Do I have a...
Someone's been naughty.
Yeah, she has that. Oh, that was something. Ow.
Ha!
for backup. Oh, this is getting problematic. Yeah. Good.
Not now.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I lost that fight.
Can't be.
Okay, let me retry. Okay. Alright. Oh, come on.
Yeah!
Didn't do anything. What?
I'm sorry.
Not now.
Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's gonna go down.
It can't be.
No, I'm gonna defeat these guys. Sorry. Yeah, now that I know the weakness of that thing. Uh, oh, no effect. Ah, come on.
Yeah!
Oh, oh, that's not good. that's one down. Oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. What?
We're good to go. Yeah!
Yeah. Shoot. Ah, come on.
Yeah!
This is ridiculous.
We're good to go.
Not now.
Hmm. There we go.
All right, we rule.
Sorry, Joshua. Again, you have the army here. Why are they not just... Jeez. Erebonian border. You would think, right? Because we had a very tough fight. Let's say, can we just rest? No. Okay, can I... By the way, let me see if I can... Ornaments. I need to get some rest. No, I can't. Okay, here it is. Because I got walloped. And for pleasure. Okay. Okay. Everybody makes remarks about Joshua's eyes. Obviously, they're so strange. Okay. You know, that is... no. You don't do that to perfect strangers. It's just... Oh, Estelle. Oh boy, Estelle. That's not... Wow. He's by the way. But the fact that they make him a libertine, like somebody who just loves all things, you know, in excess and stuff like that, that's unfortunate. Yeah, there you go. He's bisexual, ergo he is pervert. And his reaction. Weird guy. Yeah, but okay, you know, game. I know it's like, oh, you know, you're weird because you're bisexual and you're a pervert. It's like, oh boy, that's the thing. So let's leave it here for a second. Let's save the game. For a second, I'm going to take a little break and I'll be right back. And we're back. Let's see what the general has to say. Oh, he has wine in his office, huh? Alicia. Oh. Ah, the Capua family. Okay. Okay. So a bard, I suppose. Or the equivalent in this game. So a bisexual bard, blonde bard, a bisexual blonde bard who is called a pervert by the people in the game. Well, 3 out of 4, I suppose, are not bad. He means well, I suppose. But the fact that he was hitting on a 6-year-old was still, yeah. Did we? One Piece, baby. But you lot on the other hand have to appreciate my aesthetic sense. What? Oh, he's that friend. Oliver Leinheim. He's a bard. Huh? What this what? Oh, you did not just good grief. You're right, Kara. His poisonous fangs are lust into Joshua. Estelle. Ugh. It's just, I don't know. It just, this is, what makes this uncomfortable is not, I don't know. Well, yeah, okay, let me put it this way. What makes it uncomfortable is the implication that a bisexual man is a pervert that will hit on teenagers. Even 16 might be legal in this world. I don't know. But still, you know, that kind of thing. And I think that's what I have a problem with. It's not the fact, I mean, if we just, it's just, come on, game. It's supposed to be this big joke, but, you know, the joke, he's bisexual. Oh. Sully. You know what? It's getting late. I was gonna plan on playing until midnight, but I don't know. This game just it's interesting, I suppose, if you want to put it that way. So thank you for playing. I hope you enjoy the rest of the game. Tomorrow, I schedule for about 10 o'clock in the morning another run of Rebel Galaxy. And if possible, I'm going to try to do also World of Warcraft as well in the afternoon. So, yeah, and there'll be more of this game at around the same time, around about between 10 to midnight. So, thank you for coming, and I hope you have a good night or a good day wherever you are. As always, if you like this or any video on my channel, you can check Lessons Learned here on Twitch, that's Lessons Learned 1, or Lessons Learned on YouTube. Thank you very much, and have a good night.